Hi everyone, and welcome to Dola's Creative TV channel. My name is Veronica Olivier and I am a mixed media artist. And welcome to my studio. In this video lesson, we are going to paint the pink flower petals and finish with the green leaves. This is the fourth video, and if you are new to this channel, please watch the previous videos if you would like to paint this flower with me. Like I have said in the previous videos, I am new to palette knife painting, and this is my first proper attempt of using a palette knife with oils to paint a Protea flower. So I'm going to mix a few shades of pink and white with the impasto medium to thicken the paint to create texture on the tear of palette paper of Dola, and then we will start to paint the flower. I did not seal my lid properly, and the impasto medium formed a little crust on the top, so I'm just going to remove it to make sure that I don't get lumps into my paint mixture. So I'm going to mix dark, medium and light shades of the pink to paint my flower petals. So I have my reference picture ready, and I'm going to start by adding some of the darker shaded areas, and I am just going to apply it onto the canvas almost like I would spread peanut butter onto a sandwich. Okay, so I'm ready to apply or paint my darkest shade of the pink that I mixed. And I'm going to be quite honest, I find it very difficult to just let go and paint because of my controlling nature. I want to stay between the lines, and that is not possible when you paint rough with texture and a palette knife. I can feel that I have quite a tight grip on this palette knife, and at the moment I am really trying to apply the paint like I would with a paintbrush, but I'm pretty sure that I will get there. I've said in the beginning that I'm painting this Protea flower with you guys. I've never done palette painting before, so this is also a learning curve for me, but let's continue and see where this takes us. I'm still just looking at my reference picture and just trying to apply all the darker pink areas, and I am still trying to stay between the lines or inside the lines, but I'm sure I'll get there. Okay, I'm going to change my whole idea of painting the dark areas first. I am going to paint petal by petal, and I'm going to paint with all the different shades of the pink, and even adding the light areas. And I can feel that my hand is loosening up, and I'm starting to enjoy this. And I'm just going to continue and paint all the petals. Here you can see that I'm starting to let go and just apply the paint, not worry about the lines, and just enjoy myself, and just making sure that I add the shading and the lighting according to my reference image. getting to the stage where I'm going to paint the last 2 pink petals, and I am enjoying myself. I know it's not perfect, but I'm painting much more freely, and my grip is not so tight on the palette knife, and I know that with some practice I will be able to perfect it, and so will you. I'm just going to add a little bit of pink onto the center of the Protea, where the actual pink petals is casting a pinkish shadow onto the center. And then I'm also adding a little bit of yellow. I'm using an ochre type of yellow because this is the color scheme of my daughter's lounge, and remember I said that I am painting it for them. So yes, I'm not sticking to the true colors of the Protea reference image. I am using the colors of my daughter's lounge so that the painting can match with the rest of her decor. Okay, so I think I'm almost done with the pink petals. I really like it. It's pretty. It's not as perfect as it would be if I would blend it, but I enjoyed painting it. Okay, so the week before last week I added some green onto the leaves because initially this was going to be a blended painting, but after I've been to Australia, I decided that I want to try out the palette knife and paint with a rough texture. So I just added the green to show you a bit about blending, but I am going to go over it and do the palette knife painting so that the leaves can match the texture of the rest of the painting. I'm doing exactly the same as with the pink petals, referring to my reference image, making sure that I paint darker green where there is shadows and lighter green where the light is catching the leaves, just to create dimension onto the leaves that I'm painting. Okay, so I'm working on the last leaves. I'm just adding some texture with the tip of the palette knife, making sure that everything is the way I want it to be, and just adding a little bit of light, making sure that everything is in the right place. So I hope you enjoyed painting this with me, and I can't wait to see you next week for another exciting project with Dala products. Bye for now. And if you want to know more about me, you can follow me on any of my social media platforms. If you would like to see what I'm up to and what I'm currently working on, you are welcome to join me on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube.